How's it going, guys? Ghostly Bones here, and I'm making a very late freaking FanFest haul of the con in general. This was supposed to be done, shoot, 2-3 weeks ago at this point. It happened last month sometime. Maybe 4 weeks late, I don't really remember. So, apologies for that. Again, this was supposed to be done a few days after FanFest, and here it is like December 4th or 3rd. Whatever date it is today. So happy December, everyone. How are you doing in the cold? Freaking sucks. I hate it, at least. It's like down in the 60s, no, 40s or 50s. Early in the morning, that's when I like to take my walks, and it's cold. So I look like a freaking Eskimo. And I know to a lot of other people in the world, that's not cold to them. That's like, oh my god, that would be nice right now, if they like the heat. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So, miniature rants, or rants in the end, because FanFest last year in 2016 was a lot better because we had lanyards and not wristbands, but I'll get into that. So my haul for this con was actually rather small, and I'm kind of sad at myself for not getting more, but that's besides the point. There's always other cons. So, starting out, I think the first thing I picked up was actually a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It was Red Eyes Zombie Dragon. So, originally I just got the card for nostalgic sake. Can't English, I'm sorry. For nostalgic's sake. But then we kind of randomly got into Yu-Gi-Oh again, and I have Zombie World as a deck. I played with it a few times, but haven't as of late. But getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh was pretty fun. So, yeah. I just got a card for nostalgic sakes. English is a weird language, don't judge me. Anyways, moving along. So then I also picked up 3 games. 2 of them was from the same person, the other one was from a different person. One I already knows work. I cannot English at all today, which was Dr. Muto for GameCube. I don't have a PlayStation 2, which the other ones are. This one works just fine, and I'm having a blast. I haven't played it in a while, though, but Dr. Muto. Oh! And it comes with everything. Like, literally everything. A little booklet, and also a disc, and a case. Freaking beautiful. It's hard to find these with everything in them because years and years passed. Yeah, so that was Dr. Muto for the GameCube. Next I got Shadow the Hedgehog for the PlayStation 2. I believe he came with his case too. Ooh, everything actually. Little booklet thingy, and even the coupon thingy that was in the back for whatever. Or, I don't know, for subscriptions back in the day. I'm sure it works. I haven't tested it, but once again I don't have a PlayStation 2. But we'll find out. And then next I got Kingdom Hearts 2. Wait, this one came with, yep. It all came with everything. So, I got these. I know I didn't spend more than 25 on them. Shadow the Hedgehog and Muto cost me 15 together. This one was maybe 10. So, yeah. I didn't know going to cons would allow me access to, like, retro games, which didn't happen more than, like, shoot, 10 years ago. I would still be 12 and everything, so time flies, man. Anyways, next I only got 2 prints this year for FanFest. Little story into this one. My favorite artist of Joaquin Melons. I didn't think I would see her again at FanFest, but I guess she frequents these ones. And I got the Off the Hook Squid and Octarian? Yeah. Off the Hook girls. I can't really call them Squid Sisters or Squids because one of them's an octopus. Octoline, whatever. That's what it is. Octoline, not Octarians. But anyways, so those of you who actually, like, know me kind of well, this last year I got Sans from last year's FanFest, and it kind of went downhill from there. Take my money. All of it, please. Like, wall. Actually, these 3 across are from Joaquin Melons, and I also got the Squid Sisters hanging up on another wall. But yeah. And then my last print was of Midna. Reason why I got her, this guy was doing a deal thingy. It was from Turtle Tea or whatever. I remember him. He had a curly mustache. Kind of interesting. Anyways, like you get so many shirts, here's a poster, I think, or it was only for 20 bucks. I forget. But yeah, I got Midna because she's my favorite assist character, I guess, in Legend of Zelda, or companion that goes with you in the traditional ones and not Breath of the Wild. So, yeah. I got her because she was my favorite. Next was the last three things I got were just clothing and one hoodie. So, I don't really play this game, but I know what it was from. I recognized it and everything. Hopefully you can see it. I'm not really... I know what game she's from, I just haven't played it and I don't remember the damn title for it, but she's sexy. Moving along, then I got, what was this one, Demon in Disguise or some shit. Mimichu, basically just about ready to fuck some shit up. And then last but not least, another hoodie because I love my hoodies. And it's just a Phx FanFest one. That's literally all it says across the back. Hopefully you guys can see that one. Hopefully. So originally, a person that we were getting this from said it was like 55 bucks last year, because I think it was like a pre-order thing. And then this year, I got it for 16 bucks, so woo! Alright, so that's all I had gotten at the Exhibitors Hall for FanFest. Now, the rants. I'm going to try and make this short because this is literally, I think, my third or fourth take on this video, and all of them have wound up being past 20 or so minutes, so I'm trying to shorten it. So, I went with another friend, very, very late in the day because they needed their sleep, which I couldn't blame them for. And so we get there, and we get our tickets. But we don't get a lanyard, we got a bracelet. And if this bracelet was removed at all whatsoever, your ticket was invalid. Or if it was cut off with scissors, like a vertical cut. Not stressed, as they put it, to where, like, if plastic was getting stretched apart or something. But, my complaint, and also my friend's complaint, was we both work. We had to work the next day. Morning, actually. His was more intense on the arms, I guess, because retail, basically. Luckily, I came up with an idea for me to wrap mine in an ace bandage and kind of have it, like, up on my arm instead of, like, by my wrist, because I have to wear gloves because bakery. So, I was kind of able to save mine. But since it was only a 2-day con, I guess it wasn't too bad, but that was our, like, biggest complaint. And this was only his second con and my fourth or fifth one. I'm just not keeping track of it right now. My brain's kind of gone. But anyways, so besides that, I think after that we walked around the Exhibitors Hall for a little bit, and then we went to go get Chick-fil-A. On the way there, I didn't see many cosplayers. Like, literally, we were all shoved into the basement. I guess something else was going on at the time, because we saw a lot of old people walking around and shit. So I guess something else was going on, but I guess certain years FanFest isn't all that big. And the year I went, we had rain of everywhere. At least of the one building in the Phoenix Convention Center, just not the basement because there's some college something going on, if I remember correctly. So we went to eat, came back, we kind of just wandered around the Exhibitors Hall until we left. We wandered around a little bit. Again, this took place in the basement, and the sectioned off one part of it for panels. It wasn't in rooms, it was curtains in a horseshoe shape. And you could hear all the chatter and all this and that to where you couldn't really hear the speakers, I guess. I didn't really attend any of the panels because they didn't really interest me at the time. I'm usually not a panel person, so I'm usually there for cosplayers and merch because, yes, that's like my Christmas and Halloween mixed in one, you know? But we did get a few good pictures. I remember seeing Yugi's. There was the little one and then the Pharaoh. We saw Double D. those who remember Ed, Ed and Eddie from the 90s, or early 2000s. Can't remember any other pictures I took, but I was the one that usually took the pictures this time. And I, myself, asked people, hey, can I get your picture, which I never usually do, because I'm, like, usually, oh my goodness, I'm so shy to actually ask them. But yeah, that was mostly our experience of day one. Day two was not fun. Again, we got there very late in the day. Oh, actually, I also dressed up as Fel Sands for day one, and She's Will for the next day. Nobody really took pictures of She's Will. I got stopped every 5 minutes for Fel Sands. There wasn't many use my words. There wasn't many Undertale cosplayers there. Sorry, my brain is thinking faster than my mouth is. Can't catch up. I only saw one group, maybe a Sans and a Papyrus, but that was about it. And yeah, I was just in another AU just walking around. And there wasn't many cosplayers there either, just kind of a handful. But anyways, day two, we got there maybe with an hour left of con, or maybe an hour and a half. Again, this con wasn't a staple of, oh my god, I had such a good time. Just getting the few things I did. I'm glad I got the games I did. It'll keep me occupied for a while of just replaying for nostalgic sake. Could not say that word tonight, my god. It's like aluminum all over again. I back in the day I couldn't say aluminum right. Anyways. So once again we just kinda got there. I was dressed up as She's Will. I went through prop inspection, I guess, and I think the thing is still there actually. Give me 1 second. It's actually still here on my sign. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, it just says security on it. You could barely notice it from the front, but you know, whatever. I guess they didn't want it past this point because it could slip off or something. But just for the record, our wristbands were not like this material. It wasn't like papery. It's still not getting ripped off anytime soon, but the right way you pull it off, that sucker's gone. And they actually put it on there pretty good. I'll take that off later. I actually just need to remake this poor thing in general. This thing is on its last leg. This part is kind of broken. Very bent and strained because this part was supposed to be straight. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe just it being in my closet too much. Anyway, what else happened? Nothing really noteworthy happened on day two, besides getting the jacket and everything. Oh, we also got a Happy Rock. I was trying to find it for this video, but I don't remember where I put it. Basically, we saw this girl that was selling soaps at Phx Con. We recognized her, and she made up this thing, because she literally got a chest of rocks. They're colored, and they're polished, and they're pretty. And she said at least this would be a memento. If you don't get anything in the exhibitor's hall, you can at least remember the con by getting a random Happy Rock, as she called them. So, that was something. Again, mine was like not a forest green, but a mix between lime and forest green, so somewhere in the middle. I just can't find it. My room is too dirty right now. So, anyways, that kind of does it for this exhibitor's hall haul. And I'm not going to rant too much about the passes because they just need to stick with the lanyards and not have it on your wrist because people have jobs. It could work construction or strenuous jobs. It could be against the dress code, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So, that does it for the exhibitor's hall video. And if you're watching past this, I'm not ending it here. So, as for further updates on this channel, I'm going to be doing some cosplay things. I've got 6 months until May. I'm going to be trying to plan at least 2 cosplays between now and then for Phx Comic Con. My lineup, I'm hoping, will expand between now and then, which is going to be an OC of Midnight and Marie from the Squid Sisters, not Callie. Marie is the green Squid Sister. I would do Callie, but I don't know. I like Marie better, which actually... Call me a weeaboo later. I'm going to be cosplaying Marie. This is the Squid Sister. Not this one. And other people refer to her as the red one or pink one. But yeah, I'm going to be cosplaying her. I think it'd be kind of fun to pull off. She might be an easier one to cosplay anyways, besides her counterpart, or her sister? Cousin? I heard somewhere that they were cousins, but their stage name is the Squid Sisters. Anyways, I'm going to be doing her. I think it'd just be a little bit easier to completely make hers from scratch. But other than that, I'm always open for other cosplay suggestions of characters to actually cosplay, because my roster is really shortened or limited. I've only got Sans, Fell Sans, which was supposed to be Flower Fell, and I do want to finish him. I just need the scarf and a bunch of, like, a vine of flowers just wrapping around me. And then I've also got Shizuo and also Delic, which is his other counterpart. I literally just need to get white shoes and make the headphones. The prop I've got for him for the record player, give me 1 second. Other prop for Delic is still holding pretty strong. I kind of fucked up the handle a little bit because I've had it hanging up on a ring, and it kind of just bent it a little bit. Other than that, I think this is holding up pretty good. I might remake this in the future, but for now, I think it's doing okay. For my second prop I've ever made, I'm pretty proud of this. I might go in and add some other details, or make things better a little bit here and there, but I think it turned out pretty good. And then I just have this bow. It was connected to a black pair of headphones, but when I was making another video, I accidentally dropped the headphones and the glue just kind of came off, so that's what happened to that. So, recap. Trying to cosplay Marie, my OC from Knight's Journey of Dreams, or Knight's Into Dreams. If you guys know what game that is, kudos to you, because not many people know of that video game. It was made by Sega. Go look it up. It's a good game. So, hopefully I'm going to be trying to expand my roster of cosplay stuff. Don't know what characters I'm going to cosplay. I'm open up for suggestions at any point. And other than that, as far as other updates, I'm actually going to be playing Undertale here very soon. That's the reason why I have the locket on. I've got my collector's edition for those of you who haven't seen my other video of me unboxing it and freaking out about it. It just might be the game and also my voice. Probably no webcam because I can't figure this shit out, and yeah, I'm broke as crap right now. So, that pretty much does it for this update, guys. If anything else happens, I'll let you guys know. I've always got my Instagram and Twitter where I can update you guys about cosplay crap or just random happenings that I decided to take pictures of or tweet about. Yeah. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video, which will hopefully be happening pretty soon. So until then, see ya.